going to give you a little farm update because yes, we have 85 animals currently on our farm, which is a little bit crazy.
Howdy ho!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. We are the Stelzners and welcome to our farm.
Hello. How are you?
Actually, the first warm day, which is kind of amazing. It's very beautiful. It's like in the 70s. But we thought we'd give you a little farm update because a lot has been going on. A lot has changed. A lot of things are happening. We currently have 85. You okay? Spraying apple juice into his mouth. We have 85 animals on our farm and we've been here for less than 6 months, which is kind of insane. Or is it exactly 6 months at this point?
The 10th. I think it's exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I drove in on like the 13th, right? Because it took me 3 days.
I have no idea. I don't remember. Somewhere around mid-October we got here and
exactly 6 months right now in this moment.
I think it is.
This hour.
This
right
exact.
Stepped onto the property. Actually, I got here at night after driving for 2 days. 3 days in a row.
Either way, it's exactly 6 months. We're gonna call it. So here's our little sheep. We currently have 6 sheep. This little girl right here and this little girl right here. They are both due. We don't know when. Probably in a few seconds, honestly. We're waiting for them to go into labor because we have our 2 little babies. Believe it or not, this is a little baby right here. Oh my gosh, my finger's making it. That's a little baby there, and then this is a little baby right here. Ryan is gonna have to give garden updates because we've been doing lots and lots of gardening. It's progressed so much. Ryan put up these arches, which I'm obsessed with. We put up this little gate right here too. It's just a cattle panel for beans. And a bunch of beans have been planted there. We've kind of named everything we've planted. It looks really nice right now, but the chickens keep coming after everything and trying to eat all our little sprouts, which is very annoying. So Peter is the guardian of the garden. This is the compost pile. Believe it or not, it's actually a very important part of a farm. What are we doing over here, baby?
We are planting peas. So we have, honestly, I have a lot of seeds and it is a little early, but peas can go in the ground. Vortex pole beans are over, blue lake pole beans are over here. On
these little ones.
And it could be a little bit early for them, but the peas are already sprouting in these beds around the cages. So we're gonna see if we can do them over here, and then I think beans can probably grow right now. So in 7A, we got like a 7-10 day stretch of good weather, and we're gonna put some stuff in the ground.
Yeah. Very beautiful day. Ryan's in flip-flops, which we're used to being in so many coats and jackets and boots.
There'll be tomatoes on this left side, and then cucumbers on the right side, and then probably basil in between, and then we'll have onions and garlic probably on the left. Well, not onions and garlic, because those are growing in a different bed. We'll do some other stuff there too. There'll be like a wall of snap peas and beans, so like when Peter gets to the snap peas, he can just pull them right off the wall. And I'm also hoping that it serves as a distraction from going into the...
I know, he loves going into this little garden there, but then brings his little bike along too, and is just this little thing. Plowing down all the freshly planted plants.
This is farmer's duct tape. Just steel wire, and we use it to fasten all these cages together. They also make like a Amazon sells a fence post tire that does this yourself to T-posts, but we're using like a combination of T-posts and utility posts, and this is like, you know, each one of these costs like a fraction of a penny. So
little babies look like they might get zapped. Oh, there it is. I caught it.
It's very light. They can take it.
Yeah, they had enough fur. So here's the dogs. Fen and Freyr. They are in the neighbor's yard. It's so warm out that they're laying under this tree. Fen, what are you eating, bud? I think he's got a deer bone. Frere, you want to say hi? Nope, evidently not. So far you've seen 8 of the 85. Now, the rest of them are all birds. So you'll see. Oh, I take that back. We have a cat too. Let's see if we can find Toot. The story about this cat is kind of crazy. So I was praying for a cat. I've been praying for a cat literally since we moved here because I really wanted one. We kept seeing like mice in the barn and I just did not want to have to deal with that. And because then mice then attract snakes. And as the summer was starting, I was like, I do not want a bunch of snakes everywhere. So I need a cat. And I looked at every single shelter around, all of them. I put my name on every single list. So I've been waiting for literally like 6 months to get a cat. And then one day I was out here with the chickens and I heard a cat up on this hill and I was like, I'm hearing a cat crying, like what in the world? So I just started to call her down. She came down, came right up to me. She's the sweetest little cat and she now lives in our barn and comes on our porch and eats food at night. She's the best. There's one chicken. Oh, they're all like right here. Hi girls, what's everyone doing? My goodness, y'all just hanging out right here. Okay. This is our chicken coop. This was here when we moved in and we just kind of refreshed the bedding, which was amazing to just be able to do that little bit. Everyone's gonna follow me in, of course. This is our chicken coop. This little girl down here, this is Rocky. We cannot figure out what happened to Rocky, but one of her legs does not work properly. So she usually free ranges still, but she seems to be staying in the coop a little bit more. And just today, because they're gonna start laying soon, I put together their nest boxes. Look at how cute they are. So hopefully we get eggs really soon. I'm excited. See, everybody is in here now. They're all expecting some food, which, they're okay. Whoa! His face is like, wait, what are you doing?
That's you, buddy. You're turning it with the wheel.
Oh, is he turning it?
Yeah, I didn't turn it.
I don't think he realizes. Oh. Here the dogs are. Hi, boys. Hi. Where's Toot? Really? Okay, so this is the bulk of where all the animals are. So here we have 35 Cornish crosses that they're meat birds and they're gonna go into the chicken tractor in a week or two. And then in here, let's see if I can open this one. In here we have some more laying hens. I believe we have 13 or 14 more. I don't remember. We lost a few in the beginning, which was really sad. But these ones are all nice and healthy and doing amazing. They've gotten so freaking big. I cannot believe it. But we have some Americanas, some Easter eggers. I can't remember, honestly, everything we have. Some Sapphire Skies, Australorps. Yeah. We have in here my favorite addition to the farm. I'm so excited about these girls. These are guineas, and we have 10 guineas in here. So guineas are mostly known for protecting your farm against like ticks and spiders and snakes. So yeah, that was another one of my things. I was like, I need snake protection. Let's get guineas. And then we kept finding ticks on the dogs. And like we have a massive property, so we needed extra tick protection. So we also got the guineas for that. And guineas completely free range. So once they are out of the coop, that's all. They're gonna just be running around the farm. I guess they roost in the trees, all that kind of stuff. So Toot is evidently out here. Ryan says she's, here she is. Toot, hi, don't come inside. And this is little Toot. Say hi. Look, she's like the most precious, perfect cat. I cannot believe how good of a cat she is. She's so sweet and kind. She lets us pick her up. Peter picks her up. And she's just so sweet. I believe if we counted that correctly, that's 85 animals that are on our farm in 6 months. So what would you say is the thing you're most excited for on the farm or the garden?
I'm most excited for our sheep to get to a size of flock that we can start selling them and being more selective. I'm excited for tomatoes. We had on our condo, we had a little porch and we had a tomato plant that like it did well for like a month, and it gave us like a dozen tomatoes, and then it just died.
Oh, the best tomatoes though.
It was so good. So that
I feel like garden tomatoes are always superior.
Yeah, that kind of like put the bent in me to get as much as possible in the ground for this season. So yeah, tomatoes is the biggest thing, but also like peppers, and I guess the third one would be our fruit trees.
Peas. Oh yeah, the fruit trees.
See,
but are some of these are gonna bear fruit this year or no?
I would say the only tree I expect to bear fruit and that I'll probably let even bear fruit is the Rainier cherry tree. Is
okay,
like quite well developed and has already put on like a lot of size even in winter, which means it's found a good footing, and I'm gonna let it produce flowers and fruit if it wants to. Yeah. Everything else I will clip buds out of. Yeah. So no trees will produce fruit, but I'm just excited to see like how they do in the springtime, because like obviously like I planted 100% of just like no leaves on it, or all the leaves were dead and they're dying.
Yeah, we've not really gotten to see what they actually look like.
Any of these trees look like.
Yeah.
With leaves on them.
Just all
sticks in the ground basically.
Yes.
So, and also like the garden, same thing, like effectively sticks in the ground right now. You know, got some seedlings somewhere. Obviously like all of the berries are dormant.
Literally, you can't even see them, but that's like right there.
Yeah,
this is like a stick, a stick plant.
1, 2, 3,
that's
4,
a stick
5,
plant.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 berry plants in here. You can't even see them. Corey loves this thing that I do, but I don't like using pesticides. So I like introducing predators and like insects and like creepy crawly things. So I have like assassin bug eggs that I need to lay around.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, the North American ones are not the super gnarly ones that you hear about.
This is a very bright sun.
Super bright.
He always is chasing chickens. Goodness, we're working on it. The plants that I'm the most excited for have to be blueberries. I'm so excited for berries. I think that'll be so much fun. Like fresh, beautiful blueberries, and just like be able to freeze them all. You know, I didn't realize this, babe. We have 4 freezers now.
Just as the Lord intended.
Yeah. I'm also starting to kind of prep for baby, because obviously I'm very pregnant.
She's nesting.
Hardcore nesting. I'm 30 weeks pregnant, so we still have a little bit more time, but at the same time, like having the freezers is so helpful, because I know I'm gonna like do freezer meals and all that kind of stuff, just for my mother-in-law and Ryan to have food while I'm out of commission. But berries, I'm also so pumped for the tomatoes, like so pumped for tomatoes. I want to make my own tomato sauces and barbecue sauces and ketchup and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's really funny because we have no idea what we're doing or what to expect. Well, I shouldn't say that. Ryan knows 1,000% more what he's doing than I know about the garden.
The first thing she said was accurate. We
We
have no
both-
idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
But the coolest thing is, like, it doesn't, that's okay. No
Yeah.
one knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
And
we're all figuring it out as we go. Just in case you're wondering what it's like to have a little boy. You're hanging out with Rocky?
Yeah.
That's so sweet. You're feeding her? Oh. So sweet, buddy.